Hi guys, so I'm here in a face mask which is really telling about what this video is about. It is about my skin. I have gone on and on and on and on YouTube, especially on Instagram, about my skin. When I entered recovery, my doctor was like, you know, you're a vegan and your diet is so restrictive, you are not getting any of the nutrients you need, so you need to incorporate dairy back into your diet, because he knew that I was raised a vegetarian, so meat was like out of the question, but dairy. And so I started to incorporate dairy back into my diet, and my face just like blew up, and it was awful. It was like, and at the same time my contraceptive injection was wearing off, and so it was like, oh, and my face was a mess, and it looked kind of like this. So my face was a mess. It wasn't that bad, I will admit now it wasn't that bad, but I'm 25 next month and I have never ever had a breakout in my life. So that was like the end of the world, and I freaked out and I was like Googling acne remedies, and everyone was like, you need to calm down, it's not that bad, but it was pretty bad and I was pretty stressed. And so I overhauled my skincare routine. My skincare routine was basically sometimes using the Body Shop products that I had left over from work, from when I used to work there, which I super liked, but were very chemically, and that was if I had like energy and I could be bothered, and then the rest of the time it was just like a face wipe and fall into bed. So my skincare routine was shit. I've never ever looked after my skin, so I didn't really have one. And so I got one and I made one that involves pretty simple and easily accessible products, and then I've been going on and on and on about it on Instagram. I'm like, yay! In my gratitude lists, I'm like, yay, my skincare routine is working, hurrah, my skin is getting better. And people have asked about it, and so here I am with all my stuff all over the floor, a face mask on, ready to tell you guys what I am using. So what I did was throw out all my products because I was stressed and I didn't know what to use, and the best thing for me to do was make some stuff for myself, because I used to make skincare products myself, and then after I did that I went to Lush because I could get loads of samples and figure out what my skin responded well to, and then buy the full size products, because online things are quite expensive, and you know, you buy the full size product because you can't get samples, and if you don't like it or you have a bad reaction, then you've just wasted, you know, £20–30 on a toner, or no, not toner, but on a face mask that you can't use. So I went to Lush, I got loads of samples, and now I have my full size products, and now I have a skincare routine that is really working, and yay! So here is my skincare routine. So I'm going to start off with what I do in the evening, because it's on my face even though I'm making this in the morning. My skincare routine is a bit topsy-turvy at the moment because, I don't know, so is my life. So what I do is I get a really light cleanser, which is 9 to 5. I like using a really light cleanser before I do a face mask because I just feel like I don't need that much, and it just gets my skin in a good position to put something else on my face. And then I have two face masks. Woo! I have Cosmetic Warrior, which I keep in the fridge so I don't use so much, because by the time I'm upstairs and I'm like getting into it and I'm washing my face and putting my cleanser on, I kind of don't want to go downstairs and get it out the fridge. And as well as that, it really stinks. It smells so bad, but you know, it's really good, which is why it's worth smelling like crap for 15 minutes, but it does smell really bad. And the combination of it just being downstairs and it smelling, and having another one that I do like and doesn't stink, I don't use it so much, but it is really good, especially good if you're wearing makeup. I found that on the odd days when I have worn makeup, that is the mask to go for, because it just works for my skin. It kind of undoes the damage that I find makeup does to my skin, which is why I don't really wear it. But what I have on my face today is the mask of Magnamity. I love this product. There we go. You don't keep it in the fridge, which is like the #1. It smells like peppermint, so it smells like toothpaste. It smells really good, but like really nice toothpaste. Maybe more like peppermint ice cream. I love this mask. It's really good. It like resets my skin, if that makes sense. Like whatever's going on, I'm having like a weird kind of, you know, the tingly feeling you get before you break out. It is really good. I get that tingly feeling, especially when I'm stressed, and then I put this stuff on my face and the tingly feeling goes away and no spots, and I don't break out, and it's like, yes! Oh, I love you. Mwah. So then I keep it on my face for like 10-15 minutes and then I wash it off and then I use my toner. So then I'm sparkly clean and fresh, no longer smelling like toothpaste, but I have beautifully soft skin. I wish you could like reach through and touch my skin right now because it feels so, so good. And then after that I use my toner. Now I make my own toner. I just really can't be bothered to spend like £8-9 on a bottle of toner when I can make my own and I know it works and it's more natural. There's less ingredients but a lot of the same ingredients, and it also, I work on my own toner. I figured out what my skin responded to and kind of combined it all together and then mixed it up in a horrible bottle and I make my own toner. What I use, this is half a bottle. It's distilled witch hazel is the base, and then I add in tea tree oil, just a few drops, add in some rose water and then some apple cider vinegar and just, you know, wet my face with it, and that is my toner. So then in the evening, I then do something like super, super simple. I use the Full of Grace serum bar, it's here. It is like a bar and it's solid, and then when you put it on your skin, it like melts with the heat of your skin, so it melts like at a really, really low temperature. So like I keep it out of sunlight and I keep it in the box, and yeah, so I use that, just rub it all over my face, massage it in, and it feels really good. You're giving your skin like a massage, stimulating the skin, which is also really, really good for blood flow and just makes you kind of glowy, obviously, but I'm using it at bedtime, so it doesn't matter if I'm glowy, but you know, I go to bed looking pretty flawless. And then when I have breakouts like I do now and it's fading, but I use this grease lightning and, you know, put it on my face where the spots are. Some people put it all over their face, but I feel like because I've got the Full of Grace, I don't want something else, it's too heavy, so I just put it where the spots are, and this is working really well. I think as a combination, but also this was one of the first products I got, and within like 3 weeks I started seeing a difference. So that is my nighttime routine, and then I wake up and do whatever I have to do, and then it's time to sort out my face, so I'm ready to go. Now I have 2 daytime cleansers that I use in the morning, and they're these 2. Woo. One is Cup of Coffee and the other is Dark Angels. Now I love both of these so much. They're not like 9 to 5, they are like exfoliant cleansers, and so they work really, really well, and they leave my skin feeling really, really soft. I use Cup of Coffee, which looks like this. Ooh, it looks like baby poo. It smells like coffee and it has chocolate in it, and it's so good, but it's quite rough, and so use it on dry skin and it's like, ow, painful but really good. Use it on wet skin, it's kind of like, oh, this is a nice exfoliate. To leave it on for like 5-10 minutes, because you can use it as a mask as well, and then wash it off and your face feels beautiful. But because it's quite harsh, I only use it like every 3-4 days, because I don't want to like damage my skin by using it all the time. So my normal cleanser for the morning is Dark Angels. This I love. It looks like this. It's a solid cleanser. Ooh, looks like that. Because it has coal in it and it has black sugar and it has that mud that I can't pronounce. But all you do, you just get that a tiny bit, put it in the palm of your hand, wet it, and then put it on. It's also, because it has the sugar, it is lightly exfoliating, but not like Cup of Coffee, so I can use it every day. So I alternate between the 2, but obviously Cup of Coffee is like every 3 days, and this is the days in between. And then after I've used my cleansers, I then use my toner again that I'm not going to tell you about because I've already told you about it. And then my face is ready for some moisturiser. Yeah! What I'm using at the moment is Vanishing cream. It is amazing, I love it. It is just so good if you break out, especially over your forehead, which is where my breakout was. Your forehead, your T-zone, and it really balances the skin, and it's lightly moisturising, but you can feel it doing its job. I don't feel at any point during the day like I need to top up the moisture on my skin. Plus, you only need the tiniest bit, like this is enough to cover my face. But what I do at the moment is I'm mixing it with one of their foundations. I'm using the light brown, which is here. I've got the lid off so I can show you. We're ready. And I just put Vanishing cream on my back of my hand. I mix it, just like a tiny bit, like the fingernail, and then I mix it together. Yay! And then I have a really, 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 really good tinted moisturiser that just goes on my face. And then it's also cool because I get to give myself a little face massage. And I'm like, yay, my skin is like nourishing. And it's really cool because the moisturiser has all these goodies in it, but the foundation does too. It has cocoa butter in it, and so even if I just wanted to use a foundation as a foundation, I'm still putting moisturising things on my face. So that is what I do to my face. All I do apart from that is I just fill in my eyebrows and put some mascara on, and I am ready to go. Ta-da! So this is me, I am finished, I am ready to go, apart from the fact that I have my pyjamas on. But yeah, this is my skincare routine and how I finish my face. All the makeup I use, if I'm wearing just like this, or if I'm having a full face of makeup, everything I use for makeup is from Body Shop because it's all cruelty free and vegan. But this is my face, this is how I got it to how it was, that is how it was before. And now it's like this. So yeah, this is what I'm using. I hope this is helpful. All the products, I will list them down in the box down there. And I hope you guys are all glowy and have good lighting. Bye.